Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Smashy Bros for Valparaiso University. We are up against Olivet this time, and see with Aang with the Sonic coming in round one against this Dark Pit. This should be a matchup they are familiar with.
They better be. We have a resident pit player. Even though you're not on the team, you're still the resident pit player.
Which, to be fair, Pit's not a very common character, but he has seen a bit more of a resurgence in the meta, but not too much. Mostly Zachary bringing him up. But we're going to see what Aang is able to do against this pit. He's had a bit of experience against me, so we'll see how much that experience comes into play.
Yep, going to see this, but Pit already having taken a fair amount of damage with Aang not having taken as much, so should be doing pretty good right here.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm not used to rooting against the pit.
Well, unfortunately, that's a combo right there.
Yeah, there's some good damage for the pit. But still having a bit of a damage lead on Sonic. That is what is important here. Sonic thrives off of the grind. He thrives off of the chipping away of opponents. And this might be a stock here with that run-up up smash. And there it is. Sonic up a stock here.
Yep. Unfortunately for all of that, we actually have a lot of experience against Pit because I see you playing this game way more than a retired person should be playing.
See, I didn't quit. I retired. There's a difference. But now the Sonic's game plan is going to change here a little bit. It's going to change from trying to get the lead to managing this lead. It's going to change to not really trying to get on the aggressive here. It's going to be just trying to extend the lead as much as possible, playing safe, make sure that he can't come back, because Sonic thrives on a lead. Bonk!
Look,
nice F smash there.
It's up a stock, you know the vibes.
Exactly. Sonic, he's up a stock, he knows the vibes. So now he is just trying to extend his lead, and he's done so already, gotten quite a bit of extra credit. Does not have his double jump though, but should make it back.
Yep. Still makes it back and is able to pick going off stage for that. And able to recover
Run up,
safely.
up smash, almost able to get the kill again. Goes for the back air, and this should kill. Yep. Pit forward throw. One of the few characters that actually has a killing forward throw. It's not all that normal to see. Yep, up tilt, up air. Yep. So that's a quick 40. Was ready for the air dodge as well. But hey, still has quite the damage lead for the Sonic here. Just trying to see what he can get out of it. Angled up F smash is the only reason that hit, actually. The Dark Pit did jump, but he was ready for it, angled the F smash up, and caught his ankle.
I mean, it worked and takes a stock right there. Up a stock still. So Valpo's in a very good place here against the Pit. Going to be just looking to get this, just get enough damage to take the final stock. Hopefully not losing both stocks right here.
Yeah, absolutely. Sonic has been doing well at getting the lead and then keeping it, and that's what's important. He's been able to keep this lead going. That even when he gets caught out, it's only after he got more benefit than the Pit did. We see these spin dashes on Shield, which can unironically be very positive on Shield because he needs it, lol.
Of course.
Using that to like this, he gets some combos out of the spin charge as well. And able to cut through the armor and find the stock here. 2-stock lead. That's exactly where Valpo wants to start out. So nice and early start for Valpo Smash, bringing in this game to an early lead.
Yes. So gonna have an early lead here. Gonna try and keep up the momentum going for this game. What other characters do they have? Because I do not remember.
If I recall, I believe I heard them, I was listening to the players talking a little bit about what matchups they might face. And, of course, the Dark Pit came up because, hi. But I remember them saying, I believe there was a Joker / ZSS.
Man, they should have called you in for practice.
And then I believe a K Rule is what I think I heard them saying about.
I think there was also a snake. I remember seeing the VOD review yesterday.
Yes, I did remember. I did forget about them saying that they did probably have a snake. So I believe it's the Dark Pit, a snake, a Joker / ZSS player, and a K Rule. I believe is what they were talking about.
Yeah.
But of course, because now that I've named characters, because I'm a commentator, that's objectively going to be false now. It's gonna be great.
Why would it be true?
Of course.
Why would we have any idea what they're playing?
Of course. So now the Sonic is going to have a little bit of advantage here, getting able to pick. Does mean that they are going to get to pick the final stage, but we get to ban as well. And I believe we are told what character they're throwing in before bans, right?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, so some of the formats have changed since I was there. Back in my day, we didn't get that advantage.
I mean, you
all
could
the
just say
time.
last
So,
year they didn't get that advantage.
but it's funnier to say back in my day. Shh, don't reveal the bit. But
No.
so the Sonic will actually be informed of what character he's banning for before he does ban for them, which is quite advantageous for him. So that means he'll get to pick the best stages to get rid of, and then from there they at the end of the day have the final pick. And I just looked over and saw our production smirk a little bit at what character. I'm a little spooky scared. Ah,
I
I see. Ah,
Snake.
okay. Slittery little snaky snake. So
Yeah,
we're actually correct. We actually were correct on one of the options. Well,
Mhm.
first time for everything, I suppose.
Yeah, unfortunately for that, they were thinking about the old rules there.
Yeah,
Just like bans?
yeah.
What
I mean,
character?
some of these teams have been in here for a while. I remember playing as Olivet even my freshman year. So
I mean, I remember casting against them, so.
yeah, exactly. So they've been here for a while. So sometimes rules will change in a substantial enough way that it will catch some old blood off guard a little bit. So it happens. Yeah.
What maps do you think might be good here? To ban against
Snake
a
versus snake.
Did you just say snake versus snake?
Snake versus Sonic, same thing.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure what I said. Bold of you to think that I'm thinking when I speak.
I'm aware of that.
I would ban I would ban Smashville for sure. Probably the same for Hollow. Hollow small battlefield.
Battlefield and small. They pick Smashville.
Yep, that's why I would ban it. Yeah, interesting ban on Battlefield, or interesting ban on both Battlefield and Small. I would personally, I don't disagree with the banning of Battlefield, but Small Battlefield should be fine. There's no top platform to camp on, and Smashville's scary, mostly because the amount of space that grenades and especially C4 are going to demand. C4, a good way to remember it on the fly is to just kind of think of C4's radius as one platform. Like one battlefield platform's width is a good way to try to remember the range on that. But that means that range covers like half of the stage here.
Yeah, but Ari getting a good % lead, but forgetting about the bomb right there. Yep. Can't forget about those bombs. Those are going to catch you off guard if you don't remember where he places them.
Yep, these grenades are going to be really annoying for Sonic. He's not going to be able to just roll around with his specials. He's going to end up hitting the grenades. And
Ari lost his stock because of it, so going to need to avoid those grenades and just play a little more safely and try and keep an eye out on where they are.
Yes, playing against Snake tends to be a bit of a mental game. Trying to keep track of grenades, when and where you think he's going to pull them, whether he's cooked them or not. Well, that was a good toss-up. I liked that. Trying to keep track of where C4 is, it tends to be a bit of a mental chess battle. But this is what I was scared of with picking Smashville, because look at how much space these grenades and this C4 is demanding. Whoa! Okay, he's going to have to C4 recover.
Yeah.
That's a stock.
That's a stock. Yeah. We take those.
His C4 was on the stage. He didn't have it to recover with.
That's fine. We take those.
Yeah, absolutely. That is one stock. So no matter what, the Sonic has done his job, getting back aired out of the homing attack. But hey, got a stock, and that keeps Valpo in the lead here.
Yep. So going to be in a decent area for this first going into the next games. Not ideal to lose both stocks, but still up one. That's all we got. We gotta deal with that.
It does mean that we were talking about it before, that while they do get to know what character we're throwing in before they ban, we do still get counter picks advantage. We get to pick the character we're throwing in, and we also get to pick the stages of the ones that are left from bans. So we will get to see what character they're throwing in. I believe I know what they're throwing in. What we're throwing in.
Fair enough. Let's see until they confirm it. But No, you could say what we think because they'll know eventually.
Yeah, they will. I will expect a froggy boy.
Yeah,
A
fair enough.
hip happy boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in. Nope.
No,
Nope. You're incorrect. It's commentator's curse.
Interesting. Do I disagree with this? No, not really. I think I'm chill with this.
I don't think it's a bad choice.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either. I just kind of expected the other one because I was listening to the players talking about it and they were considering throwing in the Greninja here, but I don't disagree with this option. So now, what are the bans going to be? If I was banning as Snake, probably.
Please ban Smashville.
Please ban Battlefield.
No, this is the Snake banning. Never mind.
Yeah. Did ban Smashville, did ban Town, ban FD. Okay. Do not go Battlefield, whatever you do. Snake. A Snake who refuses to leave the top platform is borderline untouchable. Especially for a character like Kirby.
I'm surprised they banned Smashville.
I'm not.
Fair enough.
Because the thing with Sonic is that he wants a lot of stage to run around on. Kirby wants to be right next to you. It's the inverse. So having that stage shrunk down on Smashville, sure, that means C4 and grenades are going to cover more space, but it also means Kirby himself needs to cover less space to get to you.
I'm assuming Small Battlefield wouldn't be terrible.
I'm expecting to see Small Battlefield, if I had to guess. I wouldn't expect to see Hollow. Please don't go Battlefield for my own sanity.
I'd probably advise not going PS2.
Yeah, PS2. Picking PS2 would just be picking Small Battlefield, but giving the Snake more space.
Mm-hmm.
That would just be less optimal than picking Small Battlefield. I would not expect to see a Kalos here. Although I wouldn't be terribly surprised, but I wouldn't like to see it. So I would expect to see a Small Battlefield, if I had to guess.
Now we're still waiting.
Yeah, we're still contemplating, still pondering.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah! Yeah!
I was actually right for once on a stage pick? Crazy. I'm learning something, guys.
That's terrifying. You're learning this video game.
I'm not playing it, but
we're
I'm
making you play next
learning.
semester.
Please no.
No, next semester you're playing.
Keep me on Overwatch. I don't want to play this stinky game.
Well, coming into this match on Small Battlefield with the Curbster, we've got a stock advantage here, so the Snake will have to SD one of his stocks. Hopefully we can keep this lead going. I mean, having a lead is nice, but the most important thing is keeping it. So we'll see if we're able to keep this momentum up. It's definitely going to be a little funky here, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. I think this is probably the best stage that we could have gotten. So we're going to see what the Kirby can do. Has gotten an opportunity to get close, but unable to combo off of the grab.
Unfortunately, getting the grenade off there, and that's just going to create a lot of damage on the Kirby, and Kirby is just taking a lot of damage right here.
Yeah, that is one of the things with Snake. His DPS is crazy. He can get a lot of damage out quickly if he gets a setup or two going. He can do a lot of damage quick. Ooh, okay.
I like this.
Grenade is one of the stronger neutral Bs in the game. So I don't dislike seeing Kirby with the option of using grenades, especially because when Kirby has a copy ability, it actually is more, its power is boosted than that of the normal characters. So stuff like grenades will actually do more damage. So having that option to kind of counter grenade spam. The Snake with his own, like he can do these traps and stuff, which is very useful for Kirby to be able to have those traps here. Bonk.
I really like
nice, that was really nice dash attack.
I really like seeing our Kirby doing these like different mix-ups with their neutral B. Just being like, we've seen it with the one character who had the shoot, I can't remember what character
that was. A bad rock. You needed, if you were gonna rock there, you needed to go a lot further down. but has the grenades back already, so that's very good for us. And one of the good things about Kirby in this matchup is, one, getting grenades is nice, but also inhale. The way you get the copy is through a command grab. And Snake, just by nature of how his game plan works, he's going to be shielding a lot. If nothing else than to drop grenades, because that's how you drop grenades. So having the access to a command grab like that will give you grenades back to get through his shield is going to be really strong for Kirby in this matchup.
Yep, but doing a lot of damage, already up in percent and up a stock too, so we're in a good spot right here for Kirby. Just gotta be trying to continue to just play this battlefield a little bit. Unfortunate rock there, not where you want to be.
Yeah, these rocks are kind of scaring me, but hey, if he gets away with them, that's all that matters.
Yep, all that matters right here.
Getting the nice back out of shield. That is the nice thing about Kirby, is that he will be able to play the CQC game with Snake a little bit, which generally can be quite difficult. Snake is really quite good at close quarters, but Kirby's going to be able to play that game with him a little bit.
That's a nice back air, I believe.
Bonk! Hit the Cypher.
Yeah?
Hey,
we take this.
That's actually a really nice option there.
Yeah.
And being able to keep the Valpo lead going, that's exactly what we were talking about. Able to keep that lead going. That was well played from the Kirby.
Yep.
I enjoyed watching that. That's a matchup you don't get to see very often, so that was interesting. It was just to see how the interactions played out.
I always love seeing the creative uses of neutral B to actually get around things.
It kind of sucks because copy is one of the single coolest moves in the game, and then it's just on Kirby, and he's not that great of a character, so you don't see it all that often. It's like, dang, dude, this is such a fun move.
I hate to break it to us, but I think we are wrong with one of the characters.
Yeah, seems like it here. We're gonna have a little bit of a pink puffball matchup this next game.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Gonna be a lot of pink colored spheres.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Sorry for anyone who's just family or friends or doesn't know the game, because
we're gonna be seeing
a little confusing.
Yeah, Kirby versus Jigglypuff. One of the two characters, the two characters that tend to get confused between the most for people who don't know basic games as much. They tend to be really easy to get confused because they look very similar. They're both pink puffballs.
Especially since Valpo's Kirby uses the default and not any of the colored ones. It's gonna be a little bit difficult here to figure out who's.
So it'll be a little bit of a pink puffball matchup. It's gonna be fun. Then both of these puffballs will just be kicking the other ball like a soccer ball.
Yeah, I mean they
both use their legs. Yeah, and they're both just gonna be playing soccer.
Yeah. So bans currently are Hollow, Battlefield, and Kalos. So
I don't disagree. The only thing kind of scary to me is FD, but realistically, it's not that bad. Because there's no platforms. Jigglypuff, Kirby makes use of platforms sometimes, but I would consider the Jigglypuff using the platforms more threatening than the Kirby. So I think not having them will be fine. It also limits the elevation that Puff can approach from, because we all know Puff's going to approach from the air 90% of the time, but the changes in elevation that platforms allow, not having them makes the elevation be less variable for the Kirby. So it might be a bit easier. What's going to be interesting, what's going to be kind of matchup defining for me is going to be how Kirby's aerials compete with Jigglypuff's aerials, how well they can air to air.
So the for anyone who cannot tell the difference or just sees the two pink puffballs on the screen, the one with the hat is Olivet.
Yep. This is good.
That was a nice combo.
That was good. So getting some early percent. See, this is what I was kind of worried about of not knowing, is how the air to airs are going to go, because both fighters have some pretty strong aerials, but Jigglypuff is known for them. So I was kind of concerned on how the air to airs are going to go. Neither of them having the greatest range. But it seems like Kirby's aerials are able to keep up with Puff's, which is going to be pretty spooky for Puff.
Yep.
Having a character who can keep up in the air, and air to air you is scary for Puff.
Yeah. So able to just get a lot of damage off. Yes, we're down a stock, but I mean we're getting close to taking the stock right here.
Yeah,
And
I mean we're down a stock just in the match, but overall in the crew battle we are up another stock with that. So this
Yep.
lead is going to be noticeable.
So already, Kirby from Valpo has already done more than needed, taking a lead or maintaining
Woo.
it. I believe that goes even then, but goes even on stocks taken versus stocks.
No, he should be positive if I recall.
I mean, currently positive, but like if he were to
I
just
don't know.
SD off the side right now, I think he'd be even.
Please don't do that, Kirby.
Please don't.
Please don't, because you're doing quite well here.
Yes.
And also, I'd like to point out he chose not to take the copy ability because Puff's copy ability really isn't that great, especially in the matchup against Puff. So he's choosing to have the option of the inhale itself as the command grab. Instead of taking the copy ability. So I like the active choice going into it, getting that up smash out of shield.
And that's another one for Valpo. Going in, so Valpo is already gonna be up another 3 stocks now. We're up an entire player going into this. And Kirby still hasn't lost his first stock right here.
And Kirby is not done yet, getting some nice damage. I like the patience from the Kirby player. He's waiting for the Puff to make the first swing, which allows him to space his also equally stubby aerials around where the Puff's aerials leave her, as opposed to where she wants to swing. He's choosing to swing second.
And that has just been working out in advance. The Puff is going to want to at least get the kill at some point, but Kirby has just been doing incredibly well. If I recall, I could be wrong. Puff has a hard time killing, correct?
She can if she doesn't get setups. If she doesn't get edge guards and she doesn't get rest combos, she can struggle to kill outside of a raw smash attack.
Yes.
Most of her kills will come from edge guards and through rest combos.
Which edge guards are quite difficult against Kirby sometimes.
Against Kirby, it's going to be challenging. He's got a lot of jumps to mix up, although they don't go all that high. But he does also have rock if he wants to force a low recovery. So he has ways around things.
Oh,
nice.
Very nice mix-up.
Using that rock to cover that space and then choosing to come out early and then swing with an up air. Generally, you'll see Kirby's get defensive out of coming out of rock because they're in a decent amount of lag. But you can use it as a form of option coverage. He was covering the high recovery from the Puff, but then using that up air to then punish that high stall, which Puffs will generally do because she's so floaty. It's so difficult for her to force a low recovery.
And no, we got another character you know how they want to play. And he's grinning at the camera, kind of.
I hate this matchup as Joker. So, spoiler, they are sending in the Joker from Olivet here. One of the characters that we did actually expect. And I'm going to be honest, as a Joker player, I hate the Kirby matchup. I think this little puffball is so annoying to play against because he is so challenging to hit. Joker is an extraordinarily precise character. His hitboxes are not very forgiving.
Yeah.
I
remember
mentioning
this.
Hitting the tiny little puffball that can crouch down to the size of a back-aired Pikachu is really annoying to hit. So, now, equally, Joker can also be very annoying to hit. I have heard Joker be compared to Little Mac's running animation turning into Kirby when he jumps because he kind of tucks and rolls when he jumps. So I've heard him compared to that, and it is quite silly. So
opinions on the bans. They're banning PS2, Battlefield, and Final Destination, and now we're going Town. So while they're setting that up,
I mean, again, I just don't like the matchup on any stage. But picking Town, I don't know how I feel about the Town pick. I'm gonna be honest. I would probably pick probably Hollow if I had the choice on Joker. But it's not that Town's gonna be bad. It gives the Joker a lot of space. It's going to give Joker a lot of space. Joker going to be faster than Kirby, going to be a lot more maneuverable, so going to be able to make use of that space a lot more.
Yep, and Ari able to get a very decent combo, even if Kirby is hard to hit.
Yep, I mean, Kirby's hard to hit, but that doesn't mean you can't hit him. So getting some nice damage here.
Takes gun.
Was going for an early stock there. And also, Kirby with a gun.
That's a little scary right there.
That's something you won't see all that often. Kirby with a gun.
I'm very interested. The main thing Kirby right now needs is just to get out of this, gets more into an advantage stage, and then he can start to gun camp like the Joker is doing to it.
The thing is, Joker's gun is so good. Partly because he is so maneuverable. So Kirby lacking in that movement speed is probably going to struggle to use gun as effectively as Joker will. That's some good damage. Any bit of damage counts against Arsene. And that's probably a still. Yep. Yep,
that's going to be a stock, but high percent on the Joker right now. So even if you lose this next stock, still going to be pretty decent. Just,
yep, that'll be 30%.
Yeah. But still dealing high amounts of damage. Joker relatively getting close to kill percentage right now.
Yeah, there's another 20% because yeehaw.
Another 20%. Don't worry.
Yeah.
This is DLC
Joker.
Character moment.
Yeah, this is why he picked Town. He wants the space to maneuver. Which I definitely don't disagree with for the Joker, but it is being used against us. So hopefully the Kirby's able to take a stock here. That would be lovely. Using the platform to reset his options here. I don't disagree.
Yep.
Now you're out of jumps, aren't you? Yep.
Unfortunate, but Kirby still did go up quite a few stocks right there, and we're still up an entire player.
Yep,
right
so
now.
here should come the Froggy Boy, if I had to guess.
I think so, because I believe the Greninja has played a lot against.
Oh, the Greninja has played a ton of Joker. Even back in high school, despite being a freshman, his practice partner all throughout his early career was a Joker player, so he's a ton of practice against it. He's one of the few players still in the program that actively go positive against my Joker. So he's very. I would say he's solid.
I know that Joker actually.
Yo, I'm that Joker.
I don't know if they remember me, but I do know them.
Hello.
I do believe I am friends with them on Discord. I believe I am.
That's terrifying.
They're checking their Discord right now, but I believe that's
probably.
The person. Sure, I'll tell him you said hi, okay? Time to work, I'll be back. Understandable, man.
Yeah. Oh my word. So here we have the stage bands. We got FD, Kalos, and Town Band. How do I feel about that? As the Joker player, how do I feel? Or as the Greninja?
Going in small
I feel like that's okay bands. For this matchup, I feel like the bands, like the stage picks aren't going to be massively impactful. Most of the stages that are going to benefit you are going to benefit Greninja in the same way. Because both characters play fairly similarly. I've been able to, like, if I get Greninja on random or something, I've been able to make it work pretty much just playing him like I would Joker. The difficult thing is it's actually quite challenging for Joker. I don't like this matchup much either. He's very hard to hit, and he can keep up with you in speed.
Yep, unfortunately though, getting a grab and getting counter right there, not counter, getting attacked right there in a combo, and that's a free 20% on Greninja.
So I can tell who got their music choice, as it is Persona music, Wake Up and Get Up, Get Out There. So,
So Ari even on the percentage, but Joker is going to have Arsene very shortly right here. Roughly, just keeping it even though, not what we, but even is better than negative right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
So.
Keeping it even does still work in our favor simply because we have an entire player in the background.
Yes.
Here's Arsene. Here's the spooky boy.
Yep. Spooky boy right here. Going to be just trying to stall out this
Dodge and
Arsene.
weave.
But the Greninja is doing very well at stalling out this Arsene. However, going to take that hit from that side B.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, taking that side B isn't too impactful. Pretty much anything from Arsene is probably going to kill you right now anyway.
But Arsene is gone right now, therefore...
Trying to go for the ledge trump.
Understandable. Just gotta be looking for this, but that is going to be a kill on the Greninja. Still up a stock for Joker in the game, but we do have a player behind, so the main thing right now is get a stock off of the Joker. Preferably 2, but, you know...
That would be preferable.
Or 3. We'll take 3
yeah, but preferably would be 3.
But 2 or 1 is more than enough.
Yeah, but Joker can be really hard to pin down when he doesn't want to be. And this Joker's using his mobility quite well. Woo!
Nice.
Didn't quite get the sweet spot there. If he got the sweet spot, that would have been a kill.
Killed. Unfortunate right now. Going
Nice
to be
grab.
need to look for the kill right now because before Arsene comes out.
Yeah, he's getting close to his second Arsene this stock, and they're really not quite.
Just barely. Good DI there on the Joker's part.
Woo! That was spooky.
Yeah.
Almost a kill. Yep. I have learned that up smash does not work on Greninja out of a drag down. I have learned that by doing that basically same thing and not getting a kill for it.
Yeah.
Yep. Ooh.
Living
Good
on
air
a prayer
dodge.
right now, Greninja.
Okay, live through Arsene. There are now things that Joker can do that won't kill you. And that will kill the Joker. Hey, that's a stock. Took a lot of extra credit for it though. That is one thing that Joker absolutely excels at is getting that extra chip damage, getting that extra credit. He excels at getting that extra damage.
Yes, as I have seen from you play, basically chipping down the entirety of
exactly
everyone.
It annoys people so much. It's awesome.
I've noticed your old roommate was yelling at you multiple times in the lab.
Yeah, that happened quite a bit. Oof.
But high damage, pretty much anything will kill the Greninja at this point, especially with Arsene coming out soon. But the main thing is that the Arsene
side B will start killing.
Jesus.
I know because I have gotten kills with side B with Arsene at this percent. Actually, I've gotten kills with Arsene side B before that percent.
There's the kill, but RA drained half of Arsene, so going to be in a decent spot for
No, this
Greninja,
is a lot of damage.
But that is going to be a lot of damage right there.
Yep, it is now even up.
Because DLC character moment.
Yeah, no, you can say DLC moment, but you did also get hit by a Arsene down air while grounded at 0. Like,
yeah.
just don't get hit by that, lol.
Easier said than done.
Easier than not getting hit by electric. But yeah, this Joker's getting a lot of extra credit. But hey, last time we were in this situation, the Greninja was able to steal out a stock before falling. So we'll see if he can do that again. Leaving the Joker with only 1 stock against their final player would be great. Giving him 2, I mean, that just looking at it sheer as in Arsene amount, that gives him basically 4 instead of 2 Arsenes, effectively. And that's scary to do.
Yep. Very scary. Greninja in a lot worse of a place right now. That will kill, though. But we are still up a stock right here.
Yeah, we are still up a stock. Worrying that it's not 2, but he still did at least get 1, which is solid enough. Hopefully our last player is able to come in and take these next 2 stocks. Going to be difficult, though. These matchups are not the best. Trying to decide how I feel about this.
I'm not sure if I would have preferred the other character or not. I think I prefer the other character.
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know which one I prefer. Neither are great.
Yeah.
It's kind of just pick your poison because neither of them are the best matchups here. But we
Yeah.
shall see with Bowser. I mean, the thing is, Bowser. I mean, a lot of matchups with Joker come down to it, but especially with the heavies, it comes down to very feast or famine.
Mhm.
Uh, you either win pretty hard and they don't get to play the game,
Mhm.
or you die at like 60 and you can't kill them until 200.
Yeah.
It can be pretty feast or famine.
Mhm.
I like to think of heavies as kind of kill confirm checks. Like, do
Yeah.
do you have your kill confirms down? Can you play safe in neutral? Can you find your combo starters? They're kind of just the checks of this game,
That makes
especially the kill confirms. Especially the kill confirms.
setting.
If you are not able to confirm a kill on a heavy, you are dying. But we'll see how this Joker is able to confirm his kills here with Ben on the Bowser.
So very interesting, and the Joker gets their choice of music yet again.
Well, either way, it will be the last surprise. This being the last player of both teams.
Yep. So up a stock for
And now we
Valpo,
will
but that
see
is
about
high
18 up
amounts of
airs.
damage.
Okay, I was expecting a lot more up airs.
Yeah, honestly, I
Oh,
was
hey, look,
too.
more up airs.
More up
Yep,
airs.
drag downs. Yep. Mm-hmm. Up forward air one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the LaFable. Interesting. Okay. More up airs? Yeah. A lot of playing against heavies, especially Bowser, just kind of becomes Joker up air the minigame.
I kind of noticed that. He was kind of just being, the Bowser was just kind of juggled
bonk.
into Narnia right
And that
there.
is most of Arsène's down. And that's a stock
That's
able
stock.
to just run through the gun, not caring that Bowser just got shot in the collarbone.
Yeah, Bowser doesn't care about that. But that's no worries.
I mean, if I had a shell there, I probably wouldn't care if I got shot in the shoulder.
But now we are up 2 stocks, but Bowser is very high on percent.
This should be a kill.
Many
Oh,
things.
it doesn't. Why does that not work on Bowser? I'm
This guy
mad
is
for
going
the
to be
Joker.
complaining about the character choice yet again.
I'm mad for the Joker. That should have been a kill.
But going
finds
to
it with the
trump.
ledge trump there. Yep, that's the thing with Joker. Having hyper mobile characters allow you to threaten those options so much. Showing that you are willing to do those options is quite powerful because it can kind of softly force options. Ooh, good trade. Very good trade.
Going
Because
around.
that trade would have killed him. Good give attack as well.
Yep.
You can kind of tell that he's played against my Joker a fair number of times. That he knew to give attack there. Because that is something that I will look for while playing Joker. You want those Arsène down airs to give you your early stocks. Joker can kind of struggle to find early stocks there. So using Arsène like that can get you a big lead. And getting a back air edge guard is also one way to get a lead. So we are down to last stock here.
Last stock, whoever dies first.
That was almost a kill,
loses.
unironically. Unironically, that nair to back air was almost a kill. Gun off ledge? Aww.
Well, you just like using gun. So Arsène is going to be coming out yet again, going to be
Side B
trying
off ledge.
to...
Ooh, that forward air manages to steal the stock.
Barely.
That forward air tripling as a forward air, as an up air, as a down air, as a back air. It does a lot, covers a lot of space. So able to get that stock, able to catch the jump, get up, able to steal the stock away, and with that stock takes the round 1, resetting us with the round lead coming into this round 2.
Yep. So going to be reset to 12 stocks on each side.
So now we will see. So now we don't get to see what character they're throwing in. In the first round, you don't know what characters you're throwing in. That keeps it a little bit more random. So it keeps it a bit more fair. So at the first round, we are not told what the characters are, just the stage bands. So gonna be interesting to see, which also means that we won't get to know who they're
Mhm.
throwing in as the casters. So gonna be a little bit of a guessing
No
game for us.
idea what they're throwing in. I saw a lot of players out there, so
They have
could
quite a
be a
few options, and
large
as do
range.
we. So I am very interested in seeing some GGs in the chat, which it definitely was. It was a very good game to watch. So
It's weird going from Overwatch to Smash Bros and just seeing GGs instead of like GM or GR. It's weird.
I mean, technically, more accurately, it would be GR as well, but GGs.
I
It was a
mean
good game.
GRs, good rounds,
Yeah, good
good
round.
match, you know.
Ready for reveal? Oh.
Huh? We're becoming French apparently. Okay.
Yes, but ready for the reveal. So yeah, so I'm interested to see who. Okay, so I can now see who we're throwing in. Who are they? Interesting.
Byleth, interesting.
A
Byleth and Little Mac.
Byleth. Okay. Okay.
Interesting.
Interesting. Interesting. I
Oh,
don't
this is
know.
another character you have commentary on.
I do have some commentary on Byleth. However, I don't think they've played against my Byleth at all. I don't play. While I do have a Byleth, I don't play her very often.
Mhm.
Um, so they might not have all that much experience against it. But hey, whether they play against me or not is not the determining factor on whether they win or not.
Mhm.
So we'll see what the bans will be.
So we're banning Battlefield first.
I don't disagree. I definitely don't. I would imagine to see an FD ban coming out. Oh yeah, we get first ban because we lost. Yeah.
It's fine. They're just forgetting the rules, everyone. It's fine.
It happens. You
Yeah.
get so many of these that sometimes you just mess up. It
mean-
happens.
To be fair, we have seen that where I had too much tiramisu that one game, and had just been messing up the rules left and right.
The sheer amount of times I've done that exact thing in person while sitting next to my opponent. Oh man.
And this is why you're retired.
Yeah. So ban Smashville from Olivet into the Battlefield PS2 ban from us. Interesting. I'm kind of surprised to not see an FD ban.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I'm like, why didn't you ban FD? I mean, don't they get pick of stage because they?
Yes, they do.
You know, town and city.
So town and city.
Interesting.
I feel like this benefits both characters. I'm just trying to decide who it benefits more.
I feel like it probably benefits the Byleth more just because Lil Mac likes the flatter stages. And
Yes, but also there is a stage transition that just turns town and city into big FD.
that is true. But anyway, alright, 80% on the Byleth here from the Little Mac. And we like seeing the Little Mac gaming.
Which is a sentence I never thought I would say, but yeah, I don't disagree.
So see, already at 92%, finally able to get a few percent on, but still able to keep, that Lil Mac is still able to keep the massive lead that they have already built.
Yeah, with Byleth Nair, such a strong combo tool, but one of the things that I would like to point out here, mostly because the Byleth shouldn't be listening as they're playing, so I'm willing to say it, is that this Byleth needs to play their spacing game more. Trying to go for nairs is not going to work here because that's getting you that to use those nairs like how you normally would. Look at how close that's requiring you to be on top of them. You're basically playing at like Greninja nair range while playing Byleth against Little Mac. Like you don't win the close quarters game at all, and you die. So,
unfortunate there.
Nice KO punch there. Whew! Luckily, he landed on the platform. Otherwise, I was probably dead.
Yeah, Lil Mac just able to get in a lot of these combos against the Byleth, and Byleth just struggling to counteract with it.
Yeah, Byleth is not great in the CQC game. She's very slow. Her game plan is won by keeping you away, keeping you at distance, but the Byleth isn't really playing for that. She isn't playing with forward airs and back airs especially. to keep this Little Mac at bay. Using those nairs is good in other matchups, but against a Little Mac who wants to be right next to you anyway, you're putting yourself in CQC range for no real benefit to your game plan.
I do like the Adroit bar usage increasing. Just because even though you're playing Edelgard, I'm sorry, but you need that spear to keep your enemies at distance right here.
But
so,
big axe go burr.
No axe for Edelgard. Edelgard is bigger, and that's GG.
That is GG's, going a little too deep for that edge guard. So Little Mac able to go up 3 stocks to none, getting that nice 3 stock there. So that leaves Valpo in a very strong position here. So now they do get counter picks advantage, but we still have all 3 stocks. So honestly, not that much of a disadvantage for us when you compare to having 3 stocks up.
Yep. So that was a new player, I believe, as well.
On Olivet's side?
Yes.
Yeah, that is a player that we haven't seen yet. I do believe that we have not seen that player yet for this crew battle, at least.
For this crew battle, yes, I believe. All right, we're seeing the Jigglypuff yet again.
Not surprised. See, Little Mac, who spends 80% of his time on the ground with the range of that, trying to go against a floating puff ball, is going to be spooky.
Who likes aerials and who likes edge guarding.
Getting hit once off stage will be a death sentence.
Battlefield, PS2, and Smashville. I'm not...
I don't disagree, but I also don't agree.
Okay, what would you have banned?
That's it.
That's
the sentence.
Fair enough.
It's just really not a great matchup to run into. I think ideally, Kalos isn't bad. The platforms give you at least another option to recover onto. If you're really that desperate, you get a wall jump. Although, unironically, Little Mac, it's really ironic because Little Mac has one of the best wall jumps in the game, and because of that, it makes it one of the worst wall jumps in the game. Because he has one of the best wall jumps in the game because it sends so high, but it also sends so far out that sometimes if he does his wall jump, he can edge guard himself. Because he goes too far away from the ledge to be able to grab it. So it's very backwards.
They should fix it if there is ever a Smash 6, which there probably will be.
There probably will be a Smash 6, but they won't fix it. It's Little Mac. But actually able to keep it pretty even here. But this is spooky. Every hit the Little Mac takes gets him closer and closer to getting hit off stage. Which is the death zone for Little Mac.
Yeah. But just keep on stage, pretty much.
Yeah, but this is the reason why I'm not very surprised to see the Kalos pick, is that it basically gives, like I already mentioned the platforms and the wall jump and stuff as last resort options if he needs to recover, but it basically allows him to have those options while also giving Little Mac FD. So this is honestly probably I would say this is the best choice that he could have. Not quite going to be a kill, but is a nice true combo there. So now he does have KO punch. Woo! Smacking.
Jigglypuff just trying to stall
just
out
let
the
it rip.
punch.
Let it rip. Aw, not able to go for it. Counter not connecting, but hey, better than getting hit there.
Yep. So relatively even percentage right here. But this does put Lil Mac in a risky position, but not quite off stage just yet.
I would really like to call attention to how this Lil Mac is playing this matchup. He is playing extremely reserved. He is not taking risks that he doesn't need to, because any risk could lead to him getting off stage. And he's playing so cautiously, and he's playing it so well.
He knows that he's up a stock and that he can't really risk it.
He should live here. Nice. Chose not to use his side B early. The Puff is dead here.
Yep.
That air dodge didn't snap ledge, and Puff died for it. She didn't have the jumps to recover.
Yep, unfortunate for the Puff there, but that is another 2 up for Valpo, and having not even lost a stock yet right here.
That's very true. He has not
We
lost
are
a
still
stock
on
yet.
our first player, and this is their second.
Woo!
Losing.
He was actually ready for that air dodge, not quite getting the punish though.
Mhm.
Ah! What is a Little Mac to do?
Welcome to Little Mac recovery, guys.
Well, what is he to do?
But that is a stock for Olivet, taking us down from 12. Still keeping up a relatively high, though. And
This
that is
is
going to
Not
be
quite a kill. I
close.
figured that wouldn't be a kill. It would have been a kill if the Puff DI'd it poorly. I will say that. The Puff DI'd it correctly, but that it will be a kill, killing off the side. So I would say, analyzing that match, I would say the Puff's biggest mistake was leaving Kalos open.
Yeah.
Unironically, was leaving Kalos open.
Well, they chose Kalos, so.
And I understand why, but
Yeah.
that kind of happens a lot. Of course I can't be 100% sure that is what happened, but I will fall into that trap a lot too of being like, oh, this is a good stage for my character. I can do this and this and this on this stage. I'll pick this stage, and you don't think about all the advantages it gives your opponent as well. I fall into that trap all the time.
Yep. So going for Snake, they are sending in Snake right here. Going to be, I think this is also a bad matchup for Lil Mac.
I mean, Little Mac is like bottom 2 in the game. Pretty much anybody's gonna be a bad matchup.
Oh, fair enough.
When you're playing a bad character, you're either gonna have really bad matchups or the random really good matchup that you just smoke the top tier, or something.
I don't know. I don't really play this game. I just know enough to cast it.
Low to mid tiers are generally that low on the tier list because they're just extraordinarily volatile. They're either bad, volatile, or both, which is where Little Mac sits.
Going Hollow Bastion.
Yeah. That's a very fair choice. I think that's probably the best stage the Snake could have picked. So getting into this match here, the Little Mac will be losing 1 stock. Which, hey, trading, even if he loses here, that's still 3 stocks up. So hey, trading 1 stock for 6 of Olivet's, I will take that.
Yep, we'll take those any day. Being able to just play the Puff game really well. Main thing right now is just gonna be avoiding C4 and the grenades for Lil Mac.
So you've heard of don't bring a knife to a gunfight. How about don't bring boxing gloves to an explosives match? Because Little Mac is just kind of a guy.
You just fight the explosive. You just withstand them. You're fine.
Little Mac is just he's just a boxer.
But I mean,
he's just a dude going against Solid Snake.
Yeah.
And this will be a kill. Yeah.
Lil Mac's recovery just is not good enough, but able to get a little bit of chip damage on there, potentially looking to take a stock maybe, so we'll see.
I mean, Little Mac can pretty much always look for the stock at any given moment. The nice F tilt there. I mean, the nice thing is, I've talked about it multiple times. Most times that a Snake is on the screen, I'll talk about it, is how he uses grenades to take favorable trades because he's so heavy. But Little Mac is also fairly heavy.
Yep.
He falls like a brick. So he can also get away with taking those trades, assuming he nets more damage out of it. He can kind of get away with it. Not necessarily that he wants to, but he can get away with it.
Yep, so going to be seeing this... Yeah, Snake?
Listen, man, he just pressed down B on hero and selected kamikaze. It's fine.
Yeah, Snake? I don't think you wanted to do that, man.
I mean, just misjudging the distance. It is hard to judge, unironically, because Snake actually has a different radius on his explosives for Snake as opposed to the opponent. For example, like grenades have a smaller range as the Snake player than it does for the opponents, which is why, especially in the Snake Ditto, And even something like we saw earlier with Kirby getting this grenade copy ability, it can
Mhm.
be really weird for the Snake player to judge because, 90% of the time you're not playing the Snake Ditto or the Kirby matchup.
Yeah.
So you're so used to playing around your own grenade range that
Mhm.
going against someone else who has a slightly larger range
Mhm.
is very difficult to judge, and not even accounting for the fact of now you have four people, you have two people, so a total of four grenades that can be pulled that look identical.
Mhm.
So you happen to keep track of which grenades are yours and which are the opponents.
Mhm.
So it can be very difficult to judge that.
So going to be sending in Kirby, and the Kirby played the Snake matchup very well.
hmm I was very surprised with how well Kirby does in the matchup in general, and
Mhm.
also that the Kirby played it quite well. I was quite
Yes.
happy to see how he's playing the Snake matchup, especially because how I mentioned earlier that Snake is a very weird matchup.
Mhm.
You have to play the game a little different.
Yeah.
He changes the game, so it can be a little bit of a matchup check if you don't know it, and I'm very glad to see that um, we're not unfamiliar with it. I'm
Mhm.
glad to see because it can be a hard check.
Mhm. Yep. So going to small battlefield here.
I'm cool with that.
Mhm.
That's what the stage pick was last time. So hey, we're just getting a little run back. I'm cool with this stage. I think this is probably the most. I think this is the most even for both of them. I mean, this is
Yeah.
also just straight up my favorite legal stage. So
I'm aware it's your favorite legal stage. You don't shut up about it.
I love small battlefield. I love this stage. It is also, I would say, the most even stage. It's generally a toss-up between PS2 and
And
small
there's the
battlefield for
grenade.
that.
Kirby has a grenade on him. So,
Kirby's got explosives. Look out!
but this is going to be, this is really what helped win him the matchup the last time, was just the use of grenades and being able to space out, the snake.
I would like to point out we have seen military Kirby today. We've seen him with grenades and with him with a Glock.
Hey, that's fine. That's a normal
It's like we've seen
Tuesday.
Joker and Snake Kirby. So he's just had military equipment.
It's fine. Just give the puffball a gun. He's
Kirby
fine.
got enlisted, I guess. But hey, using these grenades very well, and I mean, we talked about, I was mentioning earlier the different explosive radiuses and it giving him access to one of the best neutrals in the game. Like, cool, great, that's awesome. That's great for him. But it also gives him needed mix-ups. Being able to have that B reverse mix-up, that's one of the reasons Snake can be so hard to juggle, is because he has that frame 1 B reverse of grenades. Well,
Yeah.
Kirby has such slow airspeed that being able to flip it around like that is actually so helpful for him.
But the Snake has learned a lot from this previous matchup, trying to avoid Kirby getting the grenades at all costs pretty much, and ending up off stage as well. That's the main thing the Snake is trying to avoid right now, and it is working to some extent. But he is incredibly low, but Kirby is going to lose that stock and not take the Snakes.
Calling out the high recovery right on the ledge, you got to be careful about doing stuff like that, especially against Snake, because he can and will do exactly that with run-up up tilt. I like to say that run-up up tilt is Snake's force smash attack, because that thing is heinous in power.
Yep.
Bear. Oh, sadly hit the Cypher instead of him, but able to convert into the kill either way. So keeping it even, hey, keeping it even is far and away beneficial for us here because we're just up that many stocks.
We're still up an entire
Nice
other
weight.
player. So.
I like the weight there. He was ready for the neutral get up / get up attack. It puts you in the same position, but Kirby intentionally delaying it to mix up the timing. That's part of the Snake matchup, is those mind games.
Yep. Going to take that trade there, but not a good trade overall for the Kirby, and that is going to kill there.
Like I said, it's his 4th smash attack. That move, Snake up tilt, will always be heinous, no matter what Smash game it is. That move will always be insane in power.
But still up quite a bit for Valpo. We got an entire other player between them, so going to be pretty decent. We'll have to see who we're going to be sending in here, though.
Which
Um,
I will say, last time we did kind of need that lead there. The Joker able to steal out quite a few
mhm,
stocks, bring it back to last
yeah.
stock. So we're gonna need to keep this lead going if we want to
Mhm.
ensure a victory here. Which if we win this round, we do win the match against Olivet as we are up from round one.
Um, I did not hear what the
I
character.
did.
Oh,
Froggy boy.
that's what I thought. I figured he was going to want to run back.
It is the jumpy boy.
I figured he was going to want to run that back, and I think it's just a good choice.
The froggy boy.
We just see Vortex training buddy just popping off in the chat right now.
Yes.
Gotta wait for bans though right now. Still.
Mhm. So they have been informed of what character we're playing. Now it is on the snake to ban. What bans would I expect? Let's see. I was expecting town and I was expecting FD. I didn't get to
It's
the third
fine.
one yet, so I'm gonna say I was right just for my own ego.
We do not need to fuel your ego. Let's be real.
But no, I am not very surprised to see those bans here.
Mhm.
I think those will kind of shrink the stage a little bit, give Greninja a little less room.
Mhm. So going to be going Final Destination. Or not Final. What am I saying? PS2. I'm sorry. I think I had too much tiramisu again.
Oh Lord, oh no.
Yeah, I had tiramisu for breakfast, guys. So don't worry. Production believes I had tiramisu for breakfast.
She did not. For all
No, I
concerned
didn't eat.
for all
Anyway.
concerned parties, she did not have tiramisu for breakfast.
I didn't eat, okay? We're fine. We're fine. I've had no sugar today. Anyway,
Gosh.
getting into this fight, so we're going to be looking for this, hoping to take this snake stock without losing a single one of our own. Currently, though, losing the percent game, so.
Do you think Solid Snake likes tiramisu?
Huh?
I think he might.
Are we sure he isn't the one off the rails? Anyway,
But
going
either
in.
way, being able to keep the damage pretty equal here. So
Yeah.
these trades will be in favor of Snake, though, with the grenade trades.
Mhm.
So the Greninja gonna have to kind of work around it. That is kind of a benefit and a curse of being a precise character, kind of like Greninja. Is that if you space things properly, like you should, you can kind of avoid hitting grenades because your hitboxes simply
and
aren't that big.
That's
And
it.
that up
We
smash
don't
will
need to
take
worry
it,
anymore.
able to get the sweet spot. Get it? Greninja specifically sweet spot up smash is insanely strong.
Mhm.
It's just the fact that that move generally doesn't work right.
Yeah, I mean, you can relate with them a lot on the fact that the moves don't work.
Ah!
It's fine. He just plays Pit, everyone. Anyway,
My moves don't work.
I'm assuming they send in the Joker. I do not see a world where they don't.
The Joker should be coming in here. I'm expecting to see him leaving chat and joining the game.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I see chat saying I hate that up smash. Yeah, it is insanely strong if both hits connect. Luckily, the move isn't that functional,
They are.
so it doesn't connect all that often.
We got the Joker.
Yep, there's the Joker.
I'm assuming that was the Joker in chat.
I believe so. I know that Joker at least was in chat. I believe he said ignore the fact that his name was different, so I believe it was.
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
Unless I'm absolutely losing it, which is not impossible.
Another person Vortic knows? I don't know. Who knows anymore? Anyway, looking at the bans, we got
possible.
banning Battlefield, Smashville, and PS2 right here.
I mean, again, I don't feel like it's going to be all too impactful in what stage. The only thing that I'm missing is I would have preferred to see a ban on Town.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's what you would go if you were in this Joker's shoes.
Probably, mostly because, again, both Greninja and Joker are going to benefit a lot from the same things. They're going to benefit from more space to move around. They're going to benefit from platforms to combo off of, to extend off of, to make their own aerial safer. They're going to benefit from a lot of the same things. But Joker has Arsene.
Yes.
And being on Town and City, having Arsene enables you to get kills at like 50 to 60 if you get him off stage and you get a funky back air.
Well, we need to stop talking about Town because we're going Hollow Bastion.
Which I'm glad he didn't pick Town. Because of those reasons, you'd have to deal with Joker Arsene. But either way, dealing with Arsene is spooky here. So gonna see how he weaves around it.
So now we're going to be even on the stock, and Vortex wanting that run back, I'm assuming.
Yeah, we are pretty much in the exact same situation we saw the first round. I believe we're one stock higher than we were before. But with how this Joker played the first round, it will still be worrying to work around.
Yep, I think it will be worrying to work around for any of our characters, really. Going at the 51% to 63 right now.
Yeehaw.
So pretty even, but keep in mind that Joker is going to get Arsene, yep, right there.
Right now. Ow.
That is going to already deal so much damage.
Yeah, this is scary. Being in disadvantage against Arsene is a very good way to lose your stock.
Yeah, especially at like 96%.
Yeah, so I like the immediate hot swap to playing hyper defensive.
Yep.
Because oh no.
Yep, and just trying to stall it out for time. Not able to get a kill though against.
Now the Greninja's allowed to play the game again.
Yeah, you're allowed to play the game now. You can no longer be defensive.
Yeah, the Joker's had his fun. He's on cooldown. You can play the game again.
Unfortunate though, going to lose the stock there.
Yeah, do need to watch these jumps from ledges. I have noticed that the Greninja is very much liking jumping from ledge, and the Joker has also caught on.
Yeah, I would say a lot of people have that.
It's a pretty common habit because it can be hard to cover.
Nice DI there from the Joker. Still just gonna be looking for this stock right here. Going to have Arsene though very quickly.
I'm surprised that grab didn't reach. Greninja pivot grab is insane. Gonna try not to take too much chip damage, but those yeehaws are doing absolute work. That's one of the things with Joker. He excels at getting chip damage, and yeehaw is no small part of it.
Oh, and that is a.
Yeah,
I forgot what it's called.
a spike.
Yes.
And he has the majority of his Arsene meter left. So this is very dangerous. I'm surprised the Joker didn't just run up and rip an F smash or up smash on the right side of that platform.
Yeah.
If it hit, it might have killed.
We just need one stock at least taken right here for this Joker. Joker just playing it very well, being able to read Greninja on a lot of the things they're trying to do.
Brayden, just get a stock. That is really what we need from you here. That's a stock.
That is a stock. That's all we needed. That's all we got. We got that stock.
Yep, Vortic got
we
the
can try
stock.
for another one, but I'm gonna be honest that he's already halfway to Arsene.
It'll be hard fought to get another one, but it's not impossible.
Not impossible.
It's just going to be difficult.
Yeah. So I mean, go ahead and try on that one. But almost at Arsene, we got about a fourth left of the way.
Yeah, he almost has funny little Arsene. That's the thing with Joker. Every stock down, he starts with a little bit more meter than he did the last stock. The first stock, he starts with 0. The second stock, he starts with about a quarter. And then the last stock, he starts with about a third. So
playing more defensively, being able to stall out a good amount of that is going to be game right there. Just getting that ledge trump right there. I believe that's what it was, but...
Yep, that'll do it. No, didn't even need the ledge trump. Just hit him out of his up B, getting the untackable with the Arsene back here. It's such a strong move right next to it. While at high percent, that'll be untackable and that will kill.
Yep.
So was able to get a stock. So now, if I recall, this is pretty much the exact same situation we saw round 1, and it came down to the wire. So we'll see how this one goes.
We'll see how this goes. We will see.
It came down to the
We are
wire last
sending
time in
in
this
the
exact
same
same
person.
spot.
We're sending in our Bowser. Not surprised there. The question is just how will we play it? Will we play it the same? Will the Joker play it the same? How is it going? Because it came down to the wire last time. So gotta be strategic.
Interesting. Last round, if I recall, we did go small battlefield against the with the
I
Bowser,
believe so.
if I recall. So interesting, they banned it this time. So
Going
no,
Smashville though.
I mean, I'm not really gonna like any stage. It's Bowser versus Joker, so this one's probably a better option. It shrinks the stage, gives him less room to maneuver. But also against Bowser, Joker can kind of go on the offensive instead. It means he can he can get in on Bowser a lot easier than he can Sacred Ninja. Um, Either way, it's not a great matchup. But
Yeah.
hey, I mean, we won these before. It's gonna be an interesting one.
Yeah. I mean, we just gotta wait it out, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. It's basically it is almost exactly the run back of round one, except for different change in scenery.
Yeah.
So we shall see if Ben is able to squeeze out the win again, or if we are going to a round 3 here.
So let's see right here. Once again though, going to lose that stock and start with that Arsene percentage, which can make all of the difference. But already huge percent on the Joker.
Hey, speaking of Arsene, he has it.
Yeah, he has it right now. I would like to let know he has Arsene, and he is
Down air, grab, back air. Really,
and now
didn't go
we're
for an up air.
even.
Oh, footstool!
Oh!
He got the footstool! That's an early stock.
Insane.
That's massive. This is still not out of the realm of possibility for Joker because it is just simply that good of a matchup. But Bowser needs to hit Joker so few times to be able to take a stock that having 3 stocks to work with gives you a lot of opportunity.
Yep, going to be able to still hit that just a barely at 102% right now. Going to be at a high percent looking for different things.
The thing with Joker is that stuff like that, he's such a precise and honestly skill-based character that you can't let things like that affect you that much. You have to go back to playing as best as you can. So able to get the stock there with only taking 50%, this is what I was saying. Like, it's not out of the realm of possibility for the Joker to pull this back.
Yeah, definitely not out of the realm of possibility, but losing Arsene very shortly right now.
Grab, up air, should be in forward air.
And that is going to be Joker without Arsene right here. Pretty even on percentage. Going to be pulling it.
He has no jump. Nice clip. Nice clip on the F smash there of the up B.
But this is bringing it back to fairly even.
This is the thing. Like, it is just simply this good of a matchup for Joker that he can make this work. Yep, get up attack. But here's the thing that I was saying. Misspaced it. But here's the thing that I was saying. It requires so few hits for Bowser to just kill Joker.
And right
but now he's almost got Arsene. And him with Arsene could very well lead to a kill.
Yep, and that's Arsene right there, as you were saying. Going in 23% already with Bowser. Going to have to use this Arsene to full advantage right here, and that is high percent.
You just run off down air. Yep.
That's dead.
That's a kill.
All right, I'm gonna say we go to a break real quick, just to get some water, and yeah. right, we're going into the third round here, bringing out the Pit versus the Kirby right here. Going to be seeing this. Going to be an interesting matchup. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm unironically not a big fan of this matchup. It's not even that Pitt does poorly in it. I just don't like it. It's one of those matchups that you really have to play the matchup. And if you don't, you'll kind of get smacked for it.
I remember a lot of these where you mentioned where you're like, yeah, you gotta play the matchup. Because I remember when you were on the team, you had to play, like, message people like, what's the matchup for this, guys?
Oh, yeah. I mean, what's funny is that now I've become the person who people message to ask about that.
Yeah.
But this matchup with Pitt, you want to stay pretty grounded, pretty disjointed. He's dead.
He just
Yep,
missed.
he
did
SD'd.
too early.
He did a side B too late, so that he was too low.
Well, yeah.
If you do a side B anywhere beneath ledge, you will die before you're out of end lag. I've tested this. Giving Kirby arrows, especially Dark Pit arrows, actually, I don't know which ones is scarier to give Kirby, Dark Pit or Light Pit, because again, the arrows, Kirby's specials become stronger than those that he copied. So basically, this is Dark Pit arrows, but stronger, and they're already pretty strong. But also, if you give him Pit arrows, that means he's doing Dark Pit level damage with Pit level maneuverability. So,
Yeah.
both are good. And that up smash actually
That's
reached.
kill right there.
I think the Pit back air and that up smash clipped his hands.
Yeah. I mean, it happens. But that is a trade, and we don't really like those trades, but I mean, fair enough.
I mean, it was a trade that led to a stock, so you know what? We will definitely take those.
It was a trade after the stock, but sure.
It wasn't too bad of a trade.
But still racking up some of this damage, using those arrows to really space out the Pit right here. Just really good use of it. Like I've mentioned before, Valpo's Kirby is very good at using neutral B to take the characters, and knowing when to use it too is very good.
Yeah, Pit again being one of the few characters that has a killing forward throw. It's so useful.
Going to be taking high amounts of damage here though. Just gonna be looking for this. Going to be looking for the kill though. Could happen.
Able to get the side B, but it is only aerial version, which makes it weaker. Makes it so much weaker. That move is so weak. I have a love-hate relationship with side B, and most of it is hate.
Yeah, you prefer orbitals. Let's be real.
Orbitals are one of the best moves in the game, and I stand by that opinion. Up air. You didn't up air there. No, that was out of down air percent. So I'm going into Pit brain. The Kirby is Kirby
I want
doesn't
this
really
Pit off the screen as soon as possible. I need him out of Pit brain right now.
The Kirby is looking for the kill here. There isn't much that Kirby can swing with that won't kill.
And that will
for example.
Yes, for example, that one right there.
For example, one of the things that Kirby can do that will kill. So able to get the stock. Did sadly lose one of his own, but I mean, still quite a solid lead here. Let's see. Yeah. It's okay. I get to watch more Frog gaming. You're so right.
I mean, yeah.
I just hope the events of that last one don't cost them the entire set. Yeah, it's gonna be shaky because it's been such a hard fight. It's been so even that these tiny little interactions, one hit, one hit there, one hit here, one hit there, one stock lost to an unfortunate hit. That's all it takes for such a close game like this to turn one way or the other.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those close games. Going to have to throw in the best players pretty much to deal with this, to make sure that you could get to the Joker with as many stocks remaining. The Joker is clearly their strongest player, being able to take out many of our players pretty easily without losing like any stock. You know.
He is shown to be the biggest threat.
Yes.
They're sending in the Snake against the Curbster. So
interesting.
I don't dislike it. I mean, we saw it earlier that the Kirby can the Kirby can do enough against the Snake.
Yeah.
He can kind of struggle just because he's Kirby, but
Yeah.
he does have some things in the matchup that we've been shown that he's been able to do.
Yeah. The Kirby was able to win the first game, but the Snake was able to pull it back the second round. So both of them just need to adapt to each other's plays.
I would expect to see a battlefield.
Better.
Sorry about that. I don't think I'm gonna tell Vortic to run the Roy.
I don't think
I don't think I'm gonna be doing that one.
I don't know how good his Roy is. I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea. Our production is
not
shaking
solid
his head.
enough.
Production is shaking his head right now. He says no on the Roy.
From what I've seen, his Roy is not terrible, but not good enough for this at the moment. But against the Curry, I didn't see the stage pick, honestly. I was looking at chat.
It's fine.
It's fine. I'll find out soon enough. Hollow Bastion. You know, fair enough.
So, gonna lose a stock here. Excited to see this. Hoping for the run back in Kirby's favor here.
Yeah, hopefully it goes in Kirby's favor.
Unfortunately, taking an even trade right there.
Technically not even. The Kirby took 0.1% more.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I'll remember the 0.1 next time.
Hey, if it went to time, it would have mattered.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, going to be seeing more of these grenades. I'm really hoping the Kirby gets the grenades soon. That will be very helpful, I think, for them. But we'll see what happens. Even up on percentage already. Unfortunately,
you might be dead here.
Yeah.
Yep. You did not. I think you had either 0 to 1 jumps left, and that's not enough to recover against Nikita.
Yep. Going to need to find.
Was looking for a roll there, but not quite able to find it. A little bit of a back air joust there with Snake coming out on top. He has a bit longer of legs than Kerbo.
That was
nice back air though. This should be a kill. There it is.
Yeah. And that's pretty even on percentage right now. Obviously, we are down a stock, but that doesn't really matter because that's still Kirby taking more than they need to for this one. But is it going to be enough that we need for this? I don't know. We shall see.
Yeah, we shall definitely see. These grenades are quite scary for Kirby because Kirby has a lot of sweeping hitboxes, like his up air sweep, the windshield wiper kind of hitboxes. You're dead. Oh, not quite. Okay.
Not quite. The Snake was not entirely ready for it. Able to air dodge that though, which is very good. Going to take deal with that lob percentage right there. So put down C4. Gotta just remember where that is. That's gonna be a huge thing right now.
And
that's dead.
Yep.
That's an up tilt.
that would in fact be an up tilt. It's so easy to gimp Roy's Joker. Yeah, down gun go burr.
Well, you just like gun in general.
I do just like gun in general.
You just spam that thing at others, and they just kind of take it.
If they didn't want me to spam it, they shouldn't have made it so good.
That's not their fault.
Well, it's not my fault either.
Anyway, we are sending in Vortic already. Sending in our Greninja right now.
So I know chat's gonna be happy about that. They've been looking forward to some frog gaming.
They've been popping off for the frog. So
for the frog gaming.
I don't disagree with this.
Frog gaming.
Hate the game, not the player.
Exactly. They didn't want me to spam gun. They shouldn't have made it so broken.
Stop giving him excuses.
Shake on gun spam? Hear me out.
Stop. No, I don't want him to have more excuses.
The power.
Because I get to deal with it.
No, you don't play me. You're fine.
No, but I get to hear your old roommate complain about it whenever you play him.
Which means you don't have to suffer.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I have to listen to them complain about it.
Okay, well, they're also playing Samus. It's fine. And Gun had already gotten... Yeah, that's the nerfed version of Gun.
Yeah, I'm aware.
I love Gun.
I know how to read, unlike you.
Nah. No, Gun used to be a lot stronger. They nerfed down Gun as well. The angle, the cone that it covered, they nerfed that. But either way, we got shurikens and grenades, but no guns. Which is interesting, because if I recall, Snake has one in his hip. Yeah, he has a gun in his hip. He just chooses not to use it because he's just that baller.
Yeah, he believes he's just that good. He doesn't need it.
It's the Captain Falcon situation of, like, they have a gun. They just choose not to use it.
I mean, Captain Falcon had his knee, and that kind of just worked.
True. I mean, Captain Falcon has a gun on his hip. He just chooses not to use it. He's just that guy. He's like, I don't need it.
His knee was just so much stronger.
Yeah, his knee is stronger than a gun.
Yeah. Anyway, going to be taking these trades, which is not in Vortic's favor right now. Evening up the percentage, just barely. And going to be getting a nice combo there, though, for that Snake. But able to take another grenade, which is what the Snake is looking for.
We love out tilt hitting behind Snake.
Of course.
No matter what game it's in, that move will always be insane.
So being able to read that.
There's no jump.
Unfortunate. Going to still recover from that. And being able to.
Double jump Cypher. I knew it.
Yeah. Gonna have to start calling that out because that the Snake is doing that quite a lot right now.
I mean, Snakes in general love recovering high. Snake is very vulnerable when he's recovering low to spikes and getting the Cypher hit. But when he recovers high, he can do stuff like grenade mix-ups. He can have super armor on the Cypher. He has a lot of options. But evening it back up, not too bad.
We don't like losing the stock first, but you know, we'll take it. We'll take it.
We'll take it.
We'll take it because it evened it up the game. So,
lots of damage.
Lots of damage here from the Snake. Going to need to even this up. Not going to hit the grab, though.
Whew. Dash attack, let the grenade pop. He was ready for it, but just slightly misspaced it.
Lots of damage here going on the Snake right here.
Yep, read the roll away. Of course you're going to roll away there. Not quite up smash connecting. Sadly, that up smash is such a big damage and kill maker for Greninja.
Yep, still keeping it quite even right now. The thing is, we just don't want.
If he can take the stock without losing his right now, we're in a good spot.
Yeah, unfortunately, just forgetting about those grenades, those things, they will go down soon. But Snake getting hit by his own grenade there.
Yeah, he started cooking his grenades now, so there's less opportunity to throw them back at him. Getting the nair and reading the air dodge there with the S. That was a max spaced F smash, by the way.
Yes.
That like barely clipped his wrist.
I mean, you know what? We take those. We take those. It killed, so it's fine.
He
left with 2 stocks. Gaming.
Yep, he managed to take the stock without losing his own, which is what I was saying.
They're sending in the Joker early. Interesting.
This is scary.
Yes, it is.
This is scary because they're doing this to stifle the lead. They want to provide us less time to build up a lead to go into him. He wants to smother that option right away. The thing is, if we get through it, if we get through the Joker without losing too much, we can be set. We'll see the home stretch. But this, you've got to get through him, and he's doing this especially to cut off the option of gaining a lead.
Yeah. I don't blame them on the choice, but definitely one that might be hard for us.
It's making it so that even if we do beat the Joker, we're going to be playing the rest of the match on the back foot. Which I don't disagree with this strategy. Actually, no, I do disagree because it's bad for us. Hee hee.
Fair enough, I guess.
But for them on their side of things, this is a good strategy. This is a good play for them to make.
Yeah.
It's kind of spooky for us, but that's why it's a good play for them.
Yep. Just waiting for map bans. We had it on screen for a moment, but it disappeared.
So we got Smashville, Hollow, and Battlefield as the bans, ending up on PS2.
Sing?
Yeah, I mean, I've talked about it before. The stages aren't going to matter too much besides the extremes, which we haven't gone to. So this will be fine.
Yeah.
It's going to be pretty much rough.
Going to be interesting. Going to see this go through. So
yeah, I know as a Joker player, I don't particularly love playing the Greninja matchup, but I also know that Greninjas don't particularly love the Joker matchup either. It's kind of just a matchup that both sides don't particularly love.
Yep. So we'll see how this one goes. We'll see.
Yeah, choosing. You can see the caution here on both sides. Both characters like to be the one swinging second, which means nobody wants to swing first.
But the Joker is going to take those risks. Going to deal its first amount of damage. Going to deal a bit of chip damage, but not able to deal that much going in. And Vortex already going to be at 48%.
This should even it up quite well. Gonna get the Rebel's Guard out though. Rebel's Guard is a really fast counter.
Yes.
I believe it's frame 4, and then with Arsene it becomes frame 3.
Going to play
Which
a
is
little
wild.
more risky though, which
I don't mind that coverage. With tethers, if he chooses to hold the tether, he'll swing down underneath the stage. So if you catch that, you can hit him out of his tether. Good read on the air dodge here. Yep, reading the down air attempt.
and that is already that is
He did the ledge jump. That was sick.
that was this potentially. We're already here, and there is no Arsene on the field because Greninja was able to do a lot of damage right there, being able to space it out quite a bit. Just need to be looking for that kill right now.
I'm so sad that ledge jump for Vortic didn't kill. It would have been such a sick clip.
It would have been. That's so sad.
I mean, it's still not even a bad clip. Not all clips have to kill, but going low for the edge guard attempt, not quite able to find it.
No, going to need to get
Woo!
this too.
Hi. Yeah, not quite able to find it. You got to be careful going that deep against Joker, but able to find the kill with the nair.
And that's going to reset Arsene meter.
Yeah, I've played this matchup as Joker. Very painful. Yeah, it's not a fun matchup. As the Greninja definitely prefers it. Like, the Greninja has favor in this matchup. But
Yep. So we're already at 16%, so percent is fairly even.
Yeah, this is basically even with how much damage both of these characters can tack on.
Joker does have Arsene.
Hey, yeah, he certainly does now with that Rebel's Guard on the Greninja forward air. That's one way to give him Arsene.
Yeah, that is definitely a way to get Arsene. But that is going to be just going to be looking for it. Already halfway through, Arsene almost gone here. Vortic playing very well around Arsene, but unfortunately going to get stuck out by that combo right there.
Yep. Aye. And he's already halfway to another Arsene with that Rebel's Guard. Hey, at that point, that's one of the times where I'm glad Greninja up smash didn't work, because if that would have gotten both hits, he probably would have gotten Arsene back.
Yeah.
Just right then and there. But hey, up.
Arsene is almost back right now.
Roll. Oh. Sometimes I like to take a little guess.
Yep. Going to
on
be
the platform.
High percentage right now. Very risky.
Yeah, the Joker going for the kill. Might as well. There was no real way that he could really get hard punished for that, and he was threatening the stock. So. Yup, I expected the jump coverage from the forward air.
Yep, going to be looking aggressive. That's it, killed out. Yeah.
Missed the ledge cancel.
Unfortunate, but definitely played the a lot better that time. Taking a stock off of the Joker fairly quickly.
Sadly, wasn't able to get the last stock. That means that Joker's gonna effectively heal that 130% he managed to tack on.
Yep,
so
definitely happens.
This is now a spooky situation. The question is, I would say we don't send in the Bowser right now. Because that is just simply such a bad matchup. We've just been forced to play it. Not that he's even necessarily been playing it poorly. It's just that it is just simply that bad of a matchup. The question is, who do we throw in?
Out the Falco? Well, I think you disagree on this choice.
Interesting. Okay.
We're sending in the Bowser already.
Interesting
choice.
It's not that I think it's a bad choice. It's just a choice I kind of disagree with. But to be fair, there aren't really many great options. I'm gonna be honest. There aren't really that many great answers to Greninja. Or sorry, to Joker. The Joker, sorry.
The other option would have been Little Mac,
Which, gone.
yeah.
Yeah.
You just get
Which,
outspaced by the gun.
you whiff one thing, you get nared, you get grabbed out of it, you get back aired, you're off stage, gun, you're dead.
Yeah.
That's really all. That's really all it takes for Little Mac to die. So I think this is, as much as I disagree with it, this might. I think this is probably one of the better options we could pick.
But we are going small battlefield yet again.
Hey,
Like
you never know.
first
He could just get a footstool again.
We'll take that footstool. I think the Joker's getting their choice in. Yep. Judging by Wes's reaction.
That is Persona music. It is not Persona 5 music though. So he might not get the same level of power up that he would otherwise.
Maybe. And that's our son already, guys.
Yep, Bowser will do that with the sheer amount of damage he does.
So gonna be trying to look out and space out this Arsene really. Playing it defensively, which I do like from Bowser. Unfortunately, that is one thing that playing defensively might fail with, and that's already a kill.
Yep, and that will be a down air.
Also, thank you for the subscription.
Up air.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is why our son is so powerful. Going to lose our son right here, and going to need to take this stock quickly before another Arsene comes out. Yep, just taking lots of damage here from this one.
Yeah, this is almost a stock. I mean, look at how much damage he's taken already. He's already taken 108 and has not yet taken a stock off the Joker.
Yep, this is a risky one. Not losing a stock right now.
Wow, the splash hitbox was able to hit him.
We'll take that, guys.
Did you get up? Oh, I've been wrong most times. It's making me sad.
Still just looking for this.
Yikes.
Yep. Going to need to secure this kill very quickly right now.
Yeah, this stock matters a lot.
This stock matters a lot. You're going to need to get it quickly because the Joker is just doing very well with it.
Off that down throw, you didn't try to do run off, drag down up air again? It would have been so funny.
And that gets some Arsene.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
This is probably dead. You either run off counter or you run off down air. Oh, good recovery, actually. I like that. Down gun.
Work the Joker was not expecting. That takes stop. We'll take those, guys.
Okay, you know what? Schmixed.
Yep.
That would have schmixed me. I'll give it up. that is one of the ways to get around down gun, I suppose.
Yeah, just gonna be looking for this, but Joker's almost got Arsene already. Bowser on last stock. This is not looking too good for Valpo right now. Yep.
Yep, fair one. Get the Leo combo.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh boy. Yeah, that was a nice recovery.
Yeah,
but
holy moly, what a recovery. Yeah, it was such a good recovery.
This is gonna be in a rough spot for us.
This is a rough spot. The Joker has one stock left, but we don't have that many stocks left to spend on him.
No, we only have 3. We know the Puff is probably going to be at what's after. My guess is what the Puff is the one after.
Probably. Henry, could you move? Could I see the stock count real quick? There it is. 3 to 4. This is rough.
Yeah.
Who to throw in? Who's left to throw in?
Rough situation.
Who have we played already? We played the Kirby, Greninja, Bowser.
I'm pretty sure.
So that mostly leaves Little Mac or the Sonic. Sadly, I would expect the Little Mac. I don't think it's.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna go great.
Yep, that's what we expected.
This is gonna be so terrifying. To me, the difference here is whether he loses 1 or 2 stocks. I do not think he makes it through this without losing 1. Realistically, he could just pull it out. I mean, Little Mac is just kind of one of those characters that he could just magically get out of this without losing a stock. I would expect him to lose at least 1.
Yeah.
Which will put us at a deficit, which is scary.
Really risky. The other team, their Joker is a little concerned right now.
Yeah, Little Mac might cook. Heck yeah.
I mean, it can happen.
he has been known to chef.
This man does do some cooking.
What's worrying to me is
it's
how
an
many stocks he's going to lose
Yep.
and who's following up behind him.
very rough situation. Gonna not talk maps right now just because the Joker is in chat. Smile. But you know,
What I can do is I can just simply start feeding false information.
of course, yeah.
I can just start lying, like saying you should definitely take him to. You should definitely not take him to FD. That's a lie, by the way. You definitely should not take him to FD. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Definitely not
You
false
gotta go
information.
FD. You gotta go FD right here.
Listen, if I just start lying at random times on matchup advice, the chat will never know whether I'm
I
speaking the
think
truth or
chat
not.
will just think you're going crazy.
Hey, which thinking I'm going crazy is better than giving out information. Low key, hear me out.
All right.
All right, this is spooky.
This is spooky. We lost.
I would like to point out, Little Mac just ran up in like the pink hoodie and pink shorts, but when he tossed off the hoodie, he also tossed off the shorts. That was weird. Anyway.
You're just noted. Okay. I
Well,
hate that you noticed that, number one.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, there's also the ult of Little Mac where he's wearing the pink hoodie, but they didn't change his entry animation, so he still runs in and tosses off the hoodie, but he doesn't actually throw anything. He just moves his arm.
So we're having a bit of lag here, but going to be looking, and Arsene is already out on play right here. Going to have taken.
Ah!
Ooh!
Gets his feet back on solid ground.
That's what we needed.
Arsene is so scary.
Arsene is probably one of the
He's
scariest things.
dead.
He needed that to snap to ledge.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, like you said.
Yep. That's 2 hits. Parrying the first hit doesn't do anything.
So no more Arsene on the field, but this is very scary for the Lil Mac. Already at even percent and lost a stock. Going into this, we're down 2 currently.
Yeah, no, we're only down. We're 2 down currently. Just can we get away with only losing that one? It's gonna be so scary.
I don't think we get out of this without losing another at least.
It's not impossible.
Not impossible.
Definitely not for Little Mac. He could just get a random up B. Not quite able to kill though. Now he's got Arsene.
This is absolutely nerve-wracking for us. Going into it, need to be looking for this. Play defensively, but you gotta look for the kill to some extent as well.
And this is probably dead. You make it alive! You're alive!
That's all that matters.
Drop off ledge attack. Yep, I knew it. I knew he was gonna drop off ledge with an attack. Come on! All these hits, even though they aren't killing, they're burning away the meter. The meter's gone.
It's gone. Yes!
Got the side beat.
Yes!
That kills.
Okay.
Okay, that was, unironically, I think that was best case scenario.
That was best case scenario right there.
I think that is the best case realistic scenario. Of course, he could have gotten out of that without losing any. That is best case scenario realistically.
I think they throw in the puff here.
Probably. I'm trying to think of who all we've seen already.
Puff, Violet.
We've seen the snake. I'm thinking this group out, like this
snake.
round. We've seen the snake. We've seen the Joker.
And the pet.
And the pet. Right.
Yes.
So that does leave the Joker, or that leaves the puff open.
And the Byleth.
It does leave the Byleth open as well. Either one of those, I think, is okay.
I think it's okay.
Then that's what I was saying. That stock was so critical. Whether we're going to this 2 or 1 stock is such a massive game changer.
Yeah.
So I think this is unironically winnable.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying with them throwing in the Joker early to stifle the lead. It means that even if we got through the Joker, we're playing on the back foot, which is exactly what happened.
That's what they wanted.
It was a good play.
Rough situation either way. Gotta just see what happens. Gotta look for this.
At the end of the day, this is the final game of this entire set.
Yep.
This will be the final gameplay of the entire set.
Olivet looking, trying to think what they're going to be using. What?
I mean, understandable. This is the entire set in imbalance is understandable. They're taking their time to think it through. Absolutely take your time to think it through, because this is a critical decision.
I think I know what they're sending in, but until that message goes through, I'm not gonna say it. we know you're listening. We know you're listening. You shouldn't take any of my advice, though.
I think
I'm
you
not
should
the one who knows what I'm
you
doing.
should send in
Interesting.
Okay.
We were not expecting that one.
How do I feel about this?
So they are sending in Terry. Their Jigglypuff is going to be playing Terry for this last matchup.
Is that the Puff player?
Yes, that is the Puff player.
Okay.
So.
How do I feel about this?
Very interesting. Gonna be rough.
It's basically an FGC matchup with neither of them being FGCs.
Yeah.
Well, Terry being an FGC, but generally it's weird because Terry is definitely an FGC, but I tend to see him not being included in the FGC category when people talk about it, and it's really strange to me. Dual main Puff and Terry is crazy. Yeah, that's a wild combo.
You can't just say that to us. Anyway, production has decided to start speaking in comments.
Production's having their fun.
I think he's happy about this for some reason. I'm concerned.
I think it's probably better than Puff matchup specifically, probably. Yeah, I've never heard of anyone rocking those two. Yeah, that's a really weird combo. Generally, if you see either of those combos or either of those characters, one, they're not super common, or at least the Puff isn't super common. And also, if you see those are generally like dedicated one tricks kind of players, like they're dedicated solo mains. So seeing both of them combined is wild.
Ooh. They're saying the Puff is definitely better
here. Yeah, I would agree.
I would also agree.
Yeah, that's why I said the Terry's better, because it's better for us. I think that Little Mac is gonna do better into a Terry than he does Puff. Although to be fair to them, Little Mac has already played the Puff and did extraordinarily well. So if nothing else, it's at least a mix-up.
Yeah. So that is even on percents right now. Going to get that, but not going to hit with it. Going to deal 50%, so a little bit ahead in the percent game, but we are down a stock, so that's very important right now.
Yep. I was about to say crack shoot to ledge. I've played too much of this game, apparently.
Yes, you have. Anyway, going to be still keeping this even in percent, though, but that's not what Valpo wants right now. That's a nice one.
I'm actually kind of surprised
Doesn't kill, though, because good DI.
Bonk!
Ooh. And he's got KO mud.
They both got their cheating moves.
And that's going to kill, though. That's nice.
So it is not impossible to see a kill at 30 here. KO punch.
Oh, just missing it.
Yep, if that would have hit, it would have killed.
Yeah. Very interesting here. 57% on the percentage.
Back throw. This is spooky, but we get through.
Ooh, yep.
Dash attack city. That is ledge against. Accidentally inputted a fastball. He tried to get it to where it snapped ledge, but he accidentally inputted a fastball. I saw him fastball a little bit accidentally. I could tell it was an accident. Wow, actually, Terry's F smash kicking over Little Mac's low sweep. It was literally a high versus low.
That kills. We're even.
Yeah, we're back to
even match.
We're back to even, and this is a lot more favorable of an even than Bowser Joker.
Yep, yes it is.
That was almost dead.
Yep, I mean, fair enough, going them.
But we have KO punch. We could kill. Die!
No! Ooh.
Recover high. Oh. He's. Oh my God, he's alive.
He's alive on a prayer. Oh my God.
Shield break. Woo! And that's the set. Winning 2-0 on last stock with a shield break on the ledge. Wow.
That
pulling out
close.
The win here. Hey, if that shield break was on Puff, would have killed on either way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, with a
Ugh.
absolute nail biter.
Vepa's Little Mac bringing it in this week, doing so much right now.
Absolutely incredible showing from all around both sides of that game as well. That wasn't just our side doing well.
If I'm the
Olivet
pup going
playing
to
very well. Yeah, that
Yeah, fair enough, fair
that
enough.
was incredibly
Whew.
well played from both sides. Thank you guys for tuning in
Yep,
and
thanks for
joining in
tuning in.
chat. Love the interaction. So thank you guys for tuning in,
Mhm.
and we should have some stuff going on later today, right?
Yep,
Right, production?
there is an Overwatch game.
Yeah, which should be streamed, correct? Right.
Oh gosh.
Good. Good.
Oh boy, oh
So
boy,
make
oh
sure to
boy.
join us later for that. That should be at about 1 Central Time. So make sure to join us
Yep.
for that. And we'll see you there, although we'll be seeing you from the player side. So tune in for that.
Yep.